Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and we are back with our final Wrestlemania match. Now, this might not be the end of the hype. I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm doing, to be honest with you. But this will be the end of the Wrestlemania match. We've done an NXT takeover, which obviously was on... It's on tonight. That should be on very, very soon, actually. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing, that is. Tomorrow night we've got Wrestlemania, and tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get the time, I will be uploading some extra... legendary Wrestlemania matches. I've got 10 on a list already. I basically took the 10 best matches from the WWE website, which I must admit I do agree with quite a few of them, to be honest. we got Taker Michael, Savage Steamboat, Bret Austin, Austin Rock, Michaels Angle, Bret Michaels, Bret Owen, Shawn Flair, Rock Hogan, Angle Guerrero. Those are the matches that WWE website seem to think are the best ones, and potentially I might be able to do some more. But then again, 10 matches to get uploaded is probably quite a lot as it is. I've struggled to get the 5 matches uploaded over the last few days, to be honest with you. But if I'd actually started a bit ahead of time rather than trying to leave everything to the last bloody minute, I would have probably been okay. But there you go. So, making his way to the ring, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen here. I really haven't at Mania. It's one of the ones that's confusing me. It's, in my opinion, one of the most open matches. And in my opinion, if given the time, will be not only the best match on WrestleMania, but potentially one of the best matches that WrestleMania has seen in a very long time. I just read that match out. I read that list out, didn't I, of big matches in the past. I'm like, well, what's the most recent of those? Taker Michaels at WrestleMania 25? That was 9 WrestleManias ago. So essentially, for 9 WrestleManias, we've not seen a match good enough to break that top bit. And as we get older, wrestlers are getting better. They're more athletic. They're more in tune with what they should be doing. We should be getting fantastic matches. So in theory, hopefully, Nakamura, AJ Styles, given the time, can be a new WrestleMania classic. Why not? Why the hell not? If you ever saw this match in New Japan about 2 or 3 years ago, you know the quality these two guys can pull out against each other. They know each other oh so well, and they have an incredible, incredible chemistry together inside the ring. So I really want to see it. I really want to see these two guys go at it. And I'm so hyped. This is the reason why I've been so excited for Mania for quite some time. Good old Shinsuke. Gotta love the man, ain't you? Bit of man love. He does milk his entrance a bit, doesn't he? Bless him. I'm sorry, I'm playing with settings here, and you probably need to click in again. I should always get these settings sorted, shouldn't I, before? But it's not until I record a video that I can sort of see the mixes of sound and so forth, and I don't know if I'm getting this right or not. I make this stuff up as I go along. There you go. Right, I'm done. I'm done. I think I'm ready. I hope I'm ready. You guys will know better than I am. As we wait the entrance then of AJ Styles. Good old Edge. Because AJ Styles has been a mainstay so far in a universe mode. Wrestled the entirety of Adrenaline. Then only turned up on the first episode of Octane as well. Not only that, got himself involved in a pretty big storyline. Of course, which will be uploaded today. Might have already been uploaded already, to be honest with you. So keep an eye out for that one. Of course, the main event of our Octane pay-per-view was Kenny Omega defending the Octane Championship and the leadership of Bullet Club from AJ Styles, Finn Balor and Cody Rhodes in a fatal 4-way elimination match. So definitely go and check that one out. It was a pretty good card, if I say so myself, and an amazing show, actually. The game really helped us out and gave us some pretty good stuff. But yeah, this is the one. I think I did do this as a random match after the Rumble, didn't I? Because I was that hyped straight away. I wanted to see it straight away. But now we get the chance to relive it once again. And it's always a cracker, isn't it? Always a cracker. I'm looking at maybe doing at some point as well some sort of Japanese themed universe mode. We might see both these guys in there. We haven't got a universe mode yet where Nakamura and AJ have clashed, have we? I think Nakamura, is he part of my... I think he's part of my Throwdown universe, I think. I think he is. Got some good plans for Throwdown, actually. Myself and PJ Toby had a bit of a brainstorming session. And we came up with quite a interesting concept for Throwdown. I like it. So that's what it's for then. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The championship currently held on SmackDown Live. Why did I put a sweet in my mouth just before I started recording? I don't know why I did it. It's just like standard, isn't it? I'm going to try and chew through it quickly. It's just like, I was on autopilot. I was just pressing buttons, doing my recording, getting ready to go. I just reached across and put a sweet in my mouth, and then before I even realised that I pressed record and I was going. I'm chewing through it. There we go. I think we're done now. Yes, this one's interesting, this one. I'm not quite sure who's going to come out on top. I feel like maybe Nakamura. Because of the build-up since being promoted last year. However, AJ could always keep it. I feel like... I don't know, I've got a strong feeling that both these guys will stay on SmackDown this year. But at the same time, I've got a strong feeling that Raw might try and steal away AJ Styles. There are heavy rumours of potentially Finn Balor, Gallows and Anderson coming over to SmackDown. And I think I dabbled with this idea, didn't I, in the IC Championship match a few days ago. If that did happen, how would it work? Would AJ and Finn work together with Gallows and Anderson? Or would there be a power struggle between AJ and Finn, where Gallows and Anderson are forced to make a decision of which way to go? It's an interesting one, because they could work. It could work. Especially if they did what they did a few years ago, didn't they? Because they had the IC and the United States Championship and they switched them. They could do the same thing this year. Finn could win the IC Championship. And, I don't know, Rusev win the United States. Then Rusev and Finn switch brands. And you could go for AJ Styles as the World Heavyweight Championship. You could go Finn Balor as the IC Champion. And Gallows and Anderson as the Tag Team Champions. You could go for the total domination of the Bullet Club, or the Club, whatever they want to call them these days. There's lots of different ideas, isn't there? It's so many different ways that we could do this. As Nakamura slides to the outside, trying to use the ropes to get back up to his feet. AJ's giving him a second to get a breather, then catches him with that stiff right hand. Oh, AJ's going something good here. I can feel it. What happened there? I think it's just an Asai moonsault, but he glitched into it. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Looking forward to seeing something big, and it ended up glitching into it. Oh, what a underhook brainbust on the outside. And AJ getting Nakamura back in the ring. After that brainbuster, you've got to get him back in the ring, because you can take full advantage of that. That could be a match-ending maneuver. It could be a career-ending maneuver, in fairness. Nakamura fighting back, though. There's a running clothesline. Oh, and the knee strikes to the head. Start to take a toll on AJ Styles, who's dropped. Nakamura heading up top, though. We've seen this before, didn't we? In the original match between these two, Nakamura caught AJ with a diving knee strike, which is exactly what he went for there, but AJ able to run underneath and avoid it. But Nakamura catches him once again. And a stiff knee in the guts by Nakamura. So dangerous, isn't he? Nakamura now dropping a boot in the gut of AJ Styles. Yeah, I can't see Nakamura... I don't know. It all depends on Vince, really, doesn't it? He might have his ideas set. He might want to take some of these guys. I think what they should do, you know, they should have... this might happen in the future, the way that things are going. What if Vince gave Triple H SmackDown? What if he said, look, this is yours. You deal with this. And then all the people that Vince wasn't keen on, Triple H could have over on SmackDown. And vice versa. And I think that would work really, really well. As there's the Kinshasa early on in the match. Is this going to be the end already? No, AJ Styles kicked out. And Nakamura continues the assault. Yeah, I just think it would be good because people like Nakamura and... You look at people like Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong is never going to be a Vince person. You can tell. Roddy's never going to be someone who's going to just end up being one of Vince's projects, is he? But for Triple H, Nakamura is a... Not Nakamura. Roderick Strong is a wrestler that he very much admires, which is why as soon as Triple H moved to 205 Live, that was one of the first things he did was bring in Roderick Strong. I think Triple H is a big fan of Roddy Strong, and how can you not be? He's a fantastic wrestler. There's the half Boston Crab locked in there by Shinsuke Nakamura. Should be enough to get the win, but it's a chance for Nakamura to slow the match down and catch a breather. AJ clubbing blow against the head of Nakamura, bringing him back up to his feet. Dropping him face first. Nakamura flopping into the corner as AJ continues with the strikes. Only a 2 count. But AJ straight away taking Nakamura up into the 1916 or reverse bloody Sunday, whatever they want to call it these days. As AJ now just twisting the head of Nakamura, just slowing the pace down. And I was expecting this match to be a little bit more action-packed, to be honest. At the moment it's quite slow, quite methodical. Nobody wants to go too far into it and risk making a mistake. As there's a Yuri Goroshi there by AJ Styles. Into the pin once again. And we're back. Sorry about that, my controller died. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? Right. Where was I? I've got no idea. I'm lost now. AJ the pin only enough for a 1 count on Nakamura. Or vice versa. I'm getting well confused now. It says I record 15 WrestleMania matches in one night. That's why I'm getting confused. And you'd be an absolute dummy if you thought that every one of the 15 matches worked first time, because this game does not work that way. That's brainbuster there by AJ Styles, and now AJ heading to the outside. We've seen this before. He's been caught by a Kinshasa, and now AJ looking for some retribution with a phenomenal forearm. And he hits it as well on Shinsuke Nakamura. In for the pin. 1, 2, and no, Nakamura kicked out as well. AJ taking a second here to recuperate. This match really taken out of both of these guys now. AJ looking for an ace crusher. But Nakamura fights him out. Nakamura taking AJ up onto the shoulders. Into the Michinoku driver. That's not a Michinoku driver, is it really? Still only enough for a 2 count though. AJ sending Nakamura into the corner. But Nakamura using those knees to his advantage once again. I think he might be going for like a regal plex there, but Nakamura avoided it. But AJ taking him up and dropping him face first. Hooks into the pin. Again, only a 2 count. Nakamura kicking out. AJ dropping a knee of his own in the face of Nakamura this time. AJ taking Nakamura's shoulder bound once again into another Yuri Goroshi. And AJ still not able to take full control though. He's having to take a few seconds to recuperate. It's a big one for him. This match has gone longer than I think he's had in quite some time. Vince has given him the time tonight. Well, I said that, it's only like 15 minutes there, but 15 minutes in the WWE terms is a hell of a lot more. Oh, I think he might be going for a Styles Clash there, but Nakamura reversed it and then AJ reverses it back. AJ fighting back, there's the forearm. Oh, nice backbreaker there by AJ once again, and Nakamura still grounded, still struggling, but still holding on. AJ bringing Nakamura up once again. Takes him, I thought we were going Styles Clash there, but he goes powerbomb instead. But Nakamura playing possum, catching AJ Styles with that jawbreaker. There's the right hand, now looking for that regal plex, but no, AJ reversed it into a bulldog. And now AJ stalking Nakamura once again. Oh, here he comes. Now, what would happen if this happened at Mania? Of course, AJ not really using the Styles Clash a lot at all because Vince wasn't really a fan. But if he pulled it out at Mania, how amazing would that be? But how on earth? How on earth has Shinsuke just kicked out again? AJ now dropping a lion salt. AJ bringing Nakamura back up to his feet once again. Into the corner. Nakamura taken up top now by AJ. And caught him with that elbow in the face. And a super spinning heel kick. Wow. But still only a 2 count. These two guys are showing absolute incredible resilience. Nakamura taking AJ down. Nakamura now taking AJ up for a powerbomb of his own. Tell you what, this was an amazing match, this was. But one of my favourite matches of Nakamura's was definitely the one against Ibushi. I think it was the year before. That was a fantastic match, that was. I think this was their last match, wasn't it? AJ versus Nakamura, was it the last match? I think it was, yeah, the last match in New Japan for both of them. No, it wasn't, of course it... Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. Well, AJ joined WWE late January. And, of course, Wrestle Kingdom takes place... No, I think Nakamura did carry on for a few months, didn't he? Well, he carried on for about a month or so, didn't he? Because I think he joined NXT. I think his first match was the WrestleMania TakeOver, I think it was. It's AJ once again with Nakamura up on his shoulders. And once again, this time drops him into the Cyborg Slam, actually. AJ heads over the top. Springboard 450 on Nakamura. Into the pin. 1, 2. And oh god, it's still not enough. My word. My word. AJ bringing Nakamura back up to his feet once again. Up on the shoulders once again. This time, Yuri Goroshi. And a boot right in the face. AJ stalking Nakamura for the Shining Wizard. And AJ once again just having to take a few seconds. Like I said, this match has taken out of both these guys. Absolutely knackered. But AJ now stalking the grounded Shinsuke Nakamura. Hooks him in once again. Arms hooked, legs hooked. Styles Clash. Surely Nakamura's not walking away from this one. And he's not. There we go. AJ Styles victorious according to WWE 2K18. Whether you believe that's true or not, you let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that the build of Nakamura should have him? I think Nakamura should win. I think the hype and the build of Nakamura over the last couple of years really means that winning the championship for the first time in the main event of WrestleMania would be massive. I'd be so hyped to see that. But then again, if AJ wins, I'm not going to be disappointed. I may believe that potentially it would have been better off for Nakamura to win, but either way, I'm going to be a happy man, especially if the match is like this. This was a fantastic match. And again, it went a good distance, especially on this game. Matches don't normally go this long on this game. So if Vince gives it the extra time it deserves as well in real life, we could have a real spectacle on our hands. And like I said earlier on, we could put the first big match on the top 10 WrestleMania matches for the last 10 years. And if any match has the potential to do it, surely it's AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. There you go, guys. That is the end of our WrestleMania matches. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like and, of course, hit a subscribe as well. Hopefully, we'll be back on Sunday for some classic matches. But we also have, don't forget, the SWE Octane uploaded for you as well. There should be the pay-per-view up today. And then probably the next episode won't be up till Monday just because of time constraints. But if I can get it up Sunday for you, I will do. I've been Shabba Gamer, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
The one, two,